Right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Wakakadash. I want to give the benediction to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. And I want to say peace and blessings to you, Akim, order that spreading this word in sincerity and in truth. Now, I want to do a quick little video here, a quick one, you know, because I just read a article here, I lost it. But I'm going to do a video based on what I remember from it. You know, and they say China launched the petro yuan, right? And they say, hey, soon the basically what they're saying is the dollar, the crash of the dollar is inevitable. It will come. It sooner or later it will come. That what they basically say. And they say um the US not going to let their dollar die just so out of fight. Hey, say they're gonna make war. They're gonna make war between Japan and China, or they're gonna wage war on North Korea. You know, try to invade these countries, like they did back then with Saddam Hussein and Muammar Gaddafi. You know, who basically wanted to dump the US dollar and trade with euros and trade with gold. You know, and I wanna bring a few precepts here, about two or three, a couple of precepts, you know, and then close off this video. It says Micah 2 verse 1. It says, "Woe to them that divide iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand." And hey, right now these devils losing their power. So anytime they wage war on China or North Korea or on Russia, hey, they're gonna be destroyed, because they're getting weaker and weaker. The most I weakening, the most I taking away the strength. So they ain't had that strength to go and destroy China, to invade China without, you know, without um being touched, like they did before. You know, invade other countries, and they were spared. Basically, it was because the Most High didn't ready to destroy you. But now is the time where the prophecies coming to pass quickly, and we're seeing that, hey, the US dollar could crash. So that means what that means. That means the mark of the beast, it close. The making the implementation of the microchip, which is the mark of the beast, gonna be mandatory soon. As soon as that dollar crash, it could be in a couple of weeks. You know, it could be in some days, in a couple of weeks, in a couple of months. It says, "And they covered fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away." And that what they do as soon as you're ready to dump the dollar. But what they do is, they put sanctions on countries that not really supporting them, that are against the philosophy, that are against the way a business, the system, you know. And these countries now could have an alternative. They no longer have to use the US dollar. That they could use the yuan to trade now, to trade oil, you know. So, so what really gonna happen now? Countries that under that sanctions, those sanctions go and jump to that petro yuan, which gonna weaken the US dollar, and gonna crash. Gonna make gonna cause a hyperinflation, when all these countries no longer need the US dollar. When the demand go down and the supply very high, it gonna cause a hyperinflation. Just like what's going on in Venezuela now, and ultimately it will crash the US dollar, and it will call for the market, for the market beast, the microchip. You know, you can use that as the new currency, the new way of buying and selling. It says, so they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. And that what they used to do. That what they do with these African countries, Libya, and these other African countries, where the presidents or the kings, or whatever it may be, was trying to go away from the American system to dump that dollar. That what they do. They oppress a man in his house, which his house is his country or his nation. It says even a man his heritage. They invade it and pollute it with lies and hypocrisy. and homosexuality and all these things. Crash down the way of life. It says, therefore, thus say Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, which is Edom, which is the sons of Esau, from which ye shall not remove your necks. Which means, hey, you ain't gonna be able to remove your neck from that punishment. Which means you ain't gonna be able to escape. It's set, and it for you anyway flee to it will follow you. Just like the curses follow us, anyway we flee to the curses follow us from the Most High. Just so your punishment gonna follow you. No, it says, neither shall he go haughtily, for this time and evil. Hey, so you ain't gonna be able to wage war against China, against Russia, against North Korea, against Iran, and win. Hey, because even your allies go and dump that US dollar, even your allies go and turn against you. So what you gonna do? Now, let me bring this next precept here. Sirach, book of Sirach. What that is, right? 10 verse 7. No, 10 verse 8. Sirach 10 verse 8, it says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And that is how Esau got his riches, his kingdom. By deceit, through unrighteous dealings, through breaking of covenants, through injuries, through killing, through mass killing, through bombings, all these things. And it's gonna happen to you. It's gonna happen to you. These same things that you did to other nations, it's gonna happen to you. Because hey, they too want a piece of revenge. But the only thing is that when these nations bomb you all, it's just we gonna accept, we gonna receive the benefits. The kingdom gonna be translated onto us, because the Most High gonna destroy them too. Scriptures say upon his head was a crown of let me see which part is, but Revelation 17, I believe, right? 18, right? Let's see if I find 19. I believe it's in this chapter here. Let me see. It's in this chapter. Let me see if I find the verse. Hold on for a minute. Right. It says Revelation 19 verse 11. It says, and I saw heaven open, and behold a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. Which is Yahushua. This is Yahushua speaking about. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. Now there are many crowns, talking about the many kingdoms he took down, the many kingdoms he destroyed. Which can be you Edomites, you Moabites, you Ammonites, hey, all you other nations that waging war against us now, the Most High can destroy you. But back to what I was saying was hey, they're not going to go down without a fight. They're going to try to wage war to not let the these other nations dump the US dollar. So that way we are hey, now is the time of war. Scripture says time of peace and time of war. Now is the time of war. I read scripture saying in Joel 3 verse 9 it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. I'd say, hey, wake up the mighty men, wake up all the military men. Let all the men of war, let all the men that trained to war draw near. It says, beat your plowshares into swords and your prunicks into spears. Let the weak say I'm strong. And that going on right now, the weak saying, hey, I am strong because they're realizing that America losing its strength, and America is the one that been oppressing them and been keeping them down all this time. No, so they're saying they're strong now. That assemble yourself and come, all ye heed, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Hey, so when all these heathen gather in that valley of Jehoshaphat, hey, that when the Most High and bring judgment upon all you different nations. No? Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. And that sickle is a tool that used to pick basically a fruit when it is ripe, when the fruit ripe. It says, come get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for the wickedness is great. It says, multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of Yahweh is near in the valley of decision. Hey, and that what these Edomites gonna do, they're gonna look to defend the dollar. So they're gonna look to wage war on these other nations, on China, on North Korea, on Iran. Because basically those are the ones that back in the Petroyan, which is China allies. So you're gonna weaken the US dollar. And not only that, also but the tariffs that Trump put on China. Also when that trade war break out, we gonna weaken the US dollar, because China, as most economists believe, it can going on win that trade war. And that is what we believe also, because we believe that America gonna be weakened. We believe that they time now that the Most High weakening these Edomites, these Americans. So with that, I want to give all praises to you. Wait, before I close off with that, let me bring this precept here, Romans 13 verse 60, because they says we're going to reach to eventually after the US dollar crash. It says Romans 13 verse 16, it says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, which is that microchip. And it's not gonna be to the US only, gonna be a worldwide thing. It's gonna be a worldwide advancing technology or currency, the world currency. That microchip can be the currency of the world. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Barashem Yahushai. I want to give them also the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this word. And salutation and peace and blessings and love to you, Akim Warrior. Continue to spread this one. Until next time, I want to say Shalom.